Yeah, I think most people was expecting Soulburst Icigool to get a Bane of Haste ability, so let's just jump into it and see how good it is. Okay then, hopping into the first battle then, I see a lot of very fast Loomians, although Luminami is fairly slow, so it actually might underspeed a lot of my slower things, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. Also, they have got 2 light types, so I can't Unga Bunga spam Fade Away, which is a little annoying. Okay, I'm going to try and lead off with Wobblisk and get some nice Babs down, baby. That is a Metronet lead, though. I'm still going to try and go for Babs. I'm assuming, though, it's probably going to hit me with a Hypnotize, which is going to be a little bit annoying. And actually, thinking about it, this is probably their Soul Bursts. Oh, no. Dark Surge. I'm completely fine with this. That shouldn't do too much. And nice 3-layer Babs down. And why stop there? I can definitely take another Dark Surge, so let's go for another layer of Barbs. Yeah, Metronet's going to be a little bit annoying since it doesn't take damage from the Barbs. If it is the Soul Burst, though, if it wants to Soul Burst right now, I ain't going to complain. Because if I force it out and it comes back in, then it's going to lose health. I'm not sure, actually, thinking about it, if they have any way to get rid of entry hazards, but I'm not really going to worry about that right now. I'm pretty sure Wobblisk is gonna die to Pyro, but I think this is fine. We got 3-layer Barbs down. I think Wobblisk has done his job okay. Would have been nice though if I could driving force it out, just saying. Okay, now the issue is, this is our offensive Icigool, okay? So we've got like Mega Chomp, Thunder Chomp, Fade Away. I want a Soul Burst. If I'm predicting them to stay in, I should Fade Away, expecting Pyro. If I'm expecting Luminami or Eclipse to switch in, I should Ice Hammer or Thunder Chomp or Mega Chomp if I really expect Luminami to switch in. I really want to go for Fade Away, but it's going to be like a waste of 1 turn of my Bane of Hastes, which I'm not the biggest fan of, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna just go for the Fade Away. My Soul Burst animation is playing first, so I think this means they didn't switch. I don't remember the order though. I think switching goes first. Okay, then let's see. Okay, they just stayed in, I think. Nice. Okay, we just get the Fade Away. Nice, big damage. They're most likely gonna go for Pyro. Do I want to go Colosso or Medilan? I kind of want to go Colosso. Yeah, I think I'll go Colosso here. The Colosso can hit a lot of their team pretty freaking hard. There's Pyro. It's neutral. I don't have much range defense though, so it's going to do a decent amount. And, yeah, Volcanic Ash goes off immediately, so this is a really scary combo. I'd love to go for Brawn Boost, but they have got Dark Surge, a little bit risky. So I think I just rough a Timber Thrash, just do huge damage to something. Okay, they stay in. I'm not really too sure what their plan was, or is, but sure, I'm not going to complain about that. I'm assuming they were a little bit scared about me clicking Brawn Boost, maybe, which is fair. If I got Brawn Boost off on Colosstrops, like 3 things minimum are fainting. Here, there's Halvantic. Yeah, I have Earthquake. You're not going to be a big fan. So, okay, let me think. I Soul Burst and click Fade Away turn 1, and I click Timber. So I still have 3 turns. I can still do a lot of damage with Colosso, even without the Brawn Boost, okay? Luminami doesn't want to switch in, Eclipse doesn't want to switch in, that thing is so frail. Wintrix is fairly frail. I think Colosstrops kind of just cleans. And I mean, I am using the offensive Icigool, so kind of wish it would do more in this battle, but Colosstrops just kind of works. Just does work. Like, what are they gonna do? Stop me? They can't. I just clicked Timber Thrash like 3 times, I guess, now. Eclipse. Gown as well. Okay, I am taking a lot of chip damage, but I'm knocking things out in the process, so I will call that pretty fair. I'm not complaining about the hits. Okay, there's Luminami. How's it going? So, yeah, I'm gonna click Timber Thrash again. Oh, you do outspeed me low. That is pretty unfortunate. No! This isn't, unfortunately, an actual Bane of Haste Colosstrops. I still think Luminami probably underspeeds Colosso. But yeah, I don't have a sluggish one. This is like just one I picked up a long time ago. And it is running max speed, which, I'm not gonna lie, I did not look at my speed UPs or TPs, so, oops, that was actually a really dumb idea. I mean, it somehow still works, though, right? It somehow still worked. I probably should have looked at that a little bit more, though. I probably looked at my Festifer and assumed it was Colossal stats, and then put it in my party anyway. Well, Banefist is over. We could go into Icigool, I guess. I have got Mega Chomp, so we can try to get through it. I don't know how good of a matchup we have into it, low. So it's going to be a little sketchy, I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to try it low. Okay, they actually outspeed me, so I could have actually gone for my soul move because they're switching. So I could actually go for my soul move this turn, depending what they go into. Tyrex, I'm probably going to get hit by a super hard metal move. I don't think Icigool is really going to do much more in this battle, unfortunately. Also, the critical hit was great. Yeah, if I went for a Frightful Surprise, I think Icigool could have done a lot of major damage. I can't really switch out either, though, so I'm kind of, like, stuck into staying with Icigool, I guess. I don't even think Zulon can beat this, so I'm kind of screwed either way, I'm not gonna lie. I will try and go for my soul move. Oh my gosh, I just barely live. Okay, well, I'll take it. Now Benefice is up. We can go for a Mega Chomp now. Basically, we just want to keep spamming Mega Chomp. Because I will underspeed both Tyrex and Luminami. Luminami switching in has to take more damage from Barbs. But because it flashed from Fleet earlier, I'm assuming it's secret ability. Yep. So it's not going to be like lose more health, but that's still health lost. And it can't switch out anymore because I think this is their last one. Yep. So we just Mega Chomp for damage. And then, hopefully... Okay, that does no damage. That is probably, like, very robust. Oh, no, I'm at -1 attack. I completely forgot about Terrifying. But yeah, it's probably still, like, a very robust, maybe even heavy armor, potentially. We can go Meditoad. Now, let me double-check. Is my Meditoad slower than... Like, 6-1, there's no way it's gonna underspeed Icigool, right? Yeah. I don't know if these stats actually update low for the Soul Burst version. I think they do because my energy is 270. So yeah, there's a good chance Luminami might actually outspeed us, but this is going to do a lot of damage either way. I definitely live a hit from Luminami, and it only can click one more move, so I get to fire off 2 Thunder Strikes without even worrying. So yeah, I'm actually a little surprised Icigool lived a Steel Crusher from Tyrex. No complaining, low. That went pretty well. A little sketchy, but it works. Okay then, hopping into the next team. There are a couple of slower things on this guy's team, but I think my team is overall slower. Just gotta watch out for the Himber. That thing is kinda scary. Okay then, I'm gonna get a little greedy and go off with Wabalisk and try and get some Barbs down. And there's actually Himber. Is it worth me just trying to do damage to the Himber just to try and get rid of it immediately? That isn't a terrible idea. I kind of want Barbs, though, so I'm going to go for a layer of Barbs. Also, I have fixed my Colossal Chops, okay? I removed all of its speed, and I put it all into health and melee defense, so it can actually function Benefice. I just got really lucky that the last guy's team was super duper fast. So, yeah, it's fixed. I mean, yeah, I could have also, like, Dark Shadowed it, but it's fine. To be honest, I'm probably never really going to use Cluster Shops again. Olor Benefice team, so I gotta do some work to it, I guess. Or get a Brawny Sluggish new secret ability one. Anyway, I'm not going to get too greedy for this battle, okay? I'm just going to go for 1 layer of Barbs and Driving Force the Himber out, just so I can, like, do some damage, and, I don't know, not have to deal with it being on the field straight away. There's Mutagun. Also, this guy has a full Gleaming team, which I did not realize at the very beginning of the preview. But yeah, that is a tank Mutagun. I should probably go for Driving Force again, just so we can go for Brawn boosts. Yeah, that's fine, Mega Punch. Okay, well that's completely fine. I think we can actually go into my Icigool now. So let's do that. Let's definitely do that. They have got a Valkyrie, so I don't really want to click Fade Away immediately. I'm going to go for Icicle Trap first. Do I want to go for Soul Bursts? Because if Valkyrie switches in, I have got Meditoads. It would be nice if I had Beneficed up, but I don't want to waste Beneficed by... I don't want to waste a turn of it by setting up now, just to go for Icicle Trap. I'm going to go for Icigool Trap. I'm assuming Falcor is going to switch in... Roy? No, that's definitely not Falcor. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I could have actually gone for Fade Away. I'm going to do it now. Phage Knot is most likely going to go for Teardown, so might as well just Fade Away now and go into... Meditoad, I think? Okay, also, not actually entirely too sure about this, but Party Trick gets set up now. If I make contact with the Phage Knots and I lose Party Trick, because I switch out now, do I technically get it back so I can actually set Benefest up again if I switch in? Not sure, but I can definitely test it out right now. I just got to get rid of Benefest first, because if it does set Benefest up again and Benefest is on the field, it will get rid of it, which we don't want, because I want Benefest on the field. So I'll probably wait until my Benefest is over, then try and go into Icigool, see if my ability, because it got taken away and reapplied, if it works again. Honestly, no idea, but I'm gonna find out. There's Pyrolin. A little annoying, but that's fine. I can probably just go for Psycho Blast, right? And just try to brute force my way through it. Yeah, there's the first Psycho Blast. Oh yeah, critical hit. That is so unfortunate for them. Their Pyrolin probably would have tanked pretty well, especially since it went for a Peace of Mind. It could definitely tank 2 Psycho Blasts. That critical hit really, really sucks for them. Not for Milo. Goodbye, Pyrolin. And now, what's stopping my Meditoad from just flattening everything? Yeah, the Himber. I literally saw you the very second the battle started. You probably underspeed me. You do. You went for Mudslide, though? Why? You could have just Earthquaked me and I might have died. Not entirely too sure why they did that, but I ain't complaining. Himber's down. Himber's down. Okay, Nelly really can't stop my Meditoad. Nelly really, really can't. What's up, Samarine? How you doing? I'm gonna go for Thunderstrike. You aren't gonna appreciate this, okay? So see you later. Oh, Clutch Plush it. Oh, is it Rageful as well? It's probably Rageful, isn't it? Wave Wrecker. Oh, it is not. Wait. No, I'm an idiot. It's Clutch Plushie. It can't be Clutch Plushie and Rageful Plushie. I just saw Clutch and thought in my head, oh yeah, the Clutch ability. Samarine doesn't even have that ability. Now, I want to go Icigool. I think I can live a hit from Samarine. But also I want to see like if my ability is reactivated. Okay, well that immediately solves that issue. Like, does it actually work with malware? Yeah, I'm not sure if that should be a thing or not. I think it should be because you lose your ability and get it back. It's basically like cloning it. Like, if you talent trade, yeah, the ability should work. Now that it's gone off now, if I switch out and come back in, it shouldn't work again. It is a one-time only ability, but because I lost it and then regained it, yeah, technically it is the first time I've used it. Bro, I would be so mad. I would be so mad. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Fade Away. They go into Phage Knots. They're just giving it to me again. They're giving it to me again. I have a Null or Parry trick. They have to be doing this on purpose. I guess they don't have anything else to switch into an Icigool, because it looks like they didn't bring their Valkyrie for some reason, but oh my gosh, I ain't complaining. I think we go Colosso here. Yeah, I think Colosso. Well, I mean, this is like a support, like defensive Icigool, and the fact that I can set up my ability multiple times, I could even set it up a third time this battle, definitely supportive. I mean, Icigool Trap, they have got Phage Knot, it's kind of hard to keep it up. And Rejuvenate, I haven't needed to go for Rejuvenate yet. I've just faded away every time and got out of there. Well, let's get a little greedy line. Let's go for a Brawn boost on my Colosso. There is Muda, which probably has Ross Punch. I probably should have just gone for Timber Thrash just to hit it. If we lose Colosso, it is gonna suck, but I would much rather trade Colosso for Mutagon than have Festifer go against Mutagon. Although, we could actually just switch into my Icigool right now, but I don't want to turn off Bane of Hair, so I think I'm just going to go for Timberfresh. It is Tanklo, so it's most likely going to live this hit. Yeah. That was a critical hit as well? Okay, I'm getting pretty lucky with these critical hits. I'm getting pretty lucky. Nice, that does no damage, though, because it isn't a secret ability Mutagon, and it has a gun for a Brawn boost, and I have a lot of health investment now, because I'm not running max speeds. We just go for Earthquake now, just in case the Phage Knot wanted to switch in to try and turn off my ability, but yeah. I am not gonna worry about that. Now, I think I have one more turn of Bane of Haste, or is it 2 more turns? I'm gonna keep losing track, because I always imagine Bane of Haste only lasting for 4 turns. It does last for 5 turns, but if you use the move Bane of Haste, that one turn that you set up counts as a turn, so you only get 4 turns technically for single battles. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for Earthquake here. Oh, they go for the withdrawal. I'm assuming they wanted to try and get rid of my ability. I ain't letting it happen, okay? I'm just clicking Earthquake. Why would I click Timberfresh there? Phage Knot is down, baby. Love to see it. I don't know why they kept giving my Icigool its ability back, but it definitely hurt them in the long run. And now it's just Samarine? Yeah, this has Rev Up. It doesn't matter what I do here, there's no way I lose. If I stay in, Samarine definitely knocks out Colosso Tross, but I just go Icigool, Bane of Haste is back up. I can actually just hard switch into Icigool right now. I mean, if Samarine goes for a metal move and Icigool dies, I'm getting Bane of Haste up, so there's nothing they can really do. Oh no, I can actually tank that low, because we're super melee defense investments. So yeah, that's one way to use Soulburst Icigool. Pray that the opponent has a Phage Knot, and for some reason, keep switching it in. And I'll just go for my Soul move, which does actually end Bane of Haste, because Bane of Haste is already up. So yeah, I didn't even have to use my Soul move. I was not expecting that, not complaining, Glow. But yeah, this one is more like supportive low, like, oh, Icicle Trap, it can switch into things, try and set Bane of Haste up, go for Icicle Traps, and then either be a slow pivoter before you go for Bane of Haste, and then after your Soul Burst Bane of Haste ability goes off, you can also like do some damage, and then try and like support your slower Bane of Haste sweeping team. So yeah, Soul Burst Icicle, I mean, it's pretty darn good. A little gimmicky, I'd say. I mean, yes, you have to run a Bane of Haste team in it, and I mean, my Bane of Haste team is not the greatest. I just kind of picked out 3 things that hit pretty down hard and are generally slow. Not like a complete dedicated Bane of Haste team, but oh boy, it worked pretty well. Jumping into the sets learned, starting off with the offensive one first, we're running 200 melee type TPs with a brawny personality to hit as hard as possible. The 36 energy TPs at level 50 will give us a grand total of 270 energy that we can use after we Soul Burst, which will let us use 5 fadeaways or ice hammers, or we can go for 2 Thunder Chomps and 4 Ice Hammers or fadeaways. And then the 200 health TPs and 64 melee defense TPs give us a lot of extra bulk to take hits. Although, because our Soul Burst ability sets for Bane of Haste, we want to run as little speed as possible, which is why I'm running a sluggish personality with 0 speed UPs. Of course, for the item, we're going to want the Icigool Soul Burst Crystal to Soul Burst. For the ability, before we Soul Burst, the secret ability Power Jaws is the better ability on a more offensive Icigool, since it does increase our power, but the normal ability Expertise is also fine. And then after we Soul Burst, we'll get the Party Trick ability, which will set Bane of Haste up for 5 turns. And then finally for the moves, we're running Ice Hammer as our strongest Ice Stab move. Fadeaway is a great move to pivot out into our teammates that also want to abuse Bane of Haste. And then we have Mega Chomp and Thunder Chomp as coverage to hit Light, Metal, and Water type Loomians. Although there are some other options like Blaze Chomp, Soul Storm, Rejuvenate, Bane of Haste, Icicle Trap, or even Baffle after it gets changed. And now for the defensive set, we're running 200 health TPs and 200 melee defense TPs with a robust personality to be as tanky as possible. The 52 energy TPs at level 50 will give us a total of 273 energy after we Soul Burst, which will let us use 1 Rejuvenate, and then 4 fadeaways or Ice Hammers. And then the 48 melee attack TPs are leftovers, and because Icigool has a good melee attack stat, it does help deal more damage, although you could also put it into the range defense stats if you want to. We're also going to be running a sluggish personality and 0 speed UPs to let us be as slow as possible, so we can act as a slow pivoter before we soul burst, and then after we soul burst, we'll be able to outspeed as many things as we can. For the item, of course, we'll want the Icigool Soul Burst Crystal to soul burst. For the ability, we're running the normal ability Expertise, which will let us use a lot of moves before we soul burst, so we can act as a slow pivoter or even get Icigool traps up. But after we soul burst, we'll get the Party Trick ability, which will set Bane of Haste up for 5 turns. And then finally for the moves, we're running Fadeaway to pivot, Icigool Trap to set up entry hazards, Rejuvenate to stay healthy, and Ice Hammer is our strongest stab move overall, although there are some other options like Bane of Haste, Hypnotize, Gain Drain, or even Baffle after it gets changed. Also to note for this set, if you already have a lot of melee tanks on your team but are lacking a range defense tank, you could switch it around like this, although I think most people would prefer the melee defense version, especially since Tatab is running around a lot.